Hello, my YouTube family. Well, I know I didn't do a video yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm here today, and well, yeah, there's a lot to discuss. I'm sick. It's a sickness. It's an illness. It's a disease, and I don't know if there's a cure for it. It's a fix. You know this fix. Not a medical issue, thank God. But it's a sickness, people. It's a sickness, and I am suffering. I'm suffering. I'm suffering so badly you have no idea how I'm suffering. Okay, let me get started. The last video I left you off with was the Sobe Botanicals lipsticks, remember? Okay, and the shade that I was wearing was Mademoiselle, and it was this shade right here, this one right here, and I told you they all look like little chapsticks, and that's the shade right there. And it was a great shade. As a matter of fact, it looks exactly, pretty much exactly like the shade I'm wearing now. And there's a reason for that, because I'm still on that search. You know the search I'm talking about, right? Well, as it turns out, I wore one of these yesterday, and I forgot the name of it, and it's not in front of me. So we'll just press on. We'll just press on, because what I am wearing is something that I bought yesterday, and I'm still buying, and I'm still buying, and I am still buying. What's on my lips today is, darken it a little so you can see a little better. It is the Milani Lip Flash in a flash, and it is this fuchsia shade. You know the shade I'm trying to duplicate. You know the shade I'm trying to duplicate. Pretty close. Pretty close. I love the shade. It's bright. It's not bam in your face, but it's noticeable, and it sticks to your lips like nobody's business. I mean, what I just did now was, yeah, I didn't reapply after lunch. I reapplied, because usually when I'm eating lunch I take off my lipstick because I don't want my lipstick going on my food. So I reapplied after lunch, and that was it. That was it. What I just did now was the last thing I just did. I kid you not. These are good. These are really, really good. I have no complaints. I have no complaints. And I think there's about 7 shades of these. 5, 6, 7 shades of these. I don't know all the shades. I only bought one. I know. I didn't go crazy. I did not go crazy. I just wanted this one. And I have the gloss that matches this. So if I really want to pump it up a little bit more, I'm just going to apply the gloss on top. Call it a day. But let me tell you about my little, I'm on a crusade. You know this. You know this about the whole, you know, I really wish I could say I hate MAC, but I don't hate MAC. I love them to death because their shades are unbelievable when it comes to blushes, when it comes to lipsticks, when it comes to glosses. But their prices are for the rich people. I moved back home to live with my father. Does that sound like a rich person to you? No. Okay, so I don't fit in the rich person category. So what I have to do is I have to struggle to try to find a duplicate shade of a MAC shade, which is what I'm doing. So went to Dwayne Reed yesterday. I bought this at Walgreens, by the way. Bought this at Walgreens. $6.99, I think. $6.99. But I went to Duane Reade again on the search after work. Lo and behold, there is a new display. A new Maybelline display. And it's a limited edition called the Jewels Collection. So, of course, I go by and I look around, and I think there are 4 or 5 different lipsticks. I'm back on the lipstick trail. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I'm back on the lipstick trail. I've got about 6 or 7 of them already. So I'm back on the lipstick trail. I'm not gonna fight the feeling. I'm back on the lipstick trail. So I bought 2. I bought 2 of them, and the first one is $9.77, called Rockin' Fuchsia. Y'all have to see this. Look at the shade, people. Look at the shade. Kind of looks like the shade I'm wearing a little bit. But look at the shade. Doesn't it look like a specific shade that I'm trying to duplicate? I'm just saying. This could be very close, people. This could be very close. Very close. As you can see, I didn't even touch it. Brand spanking new. Did not use it yet. Might be using it tomorrow. I'm just saying. And I already know the lip liner that I'm going to use it with, MAC Magenta, which will go perfect. The other shade, I only bought 2. The other shade is called Amethyst Ablaze. Y'all need to see this one. Check this shade out, people. Look at this. Now, some would say, well, Nancy, that looks like the duplicate for MAC Violetta. And I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to say, yes. Yes, it does. It could either be this shade, which is $9.77 Rockin' Fuchsia, or $9.78 Amethyst Ablaze. Look at these shades, people. Look at them. I am on a purple frenzy. I am on a purple search. Look. Look. One of these has to match MAC Violetta. I'm tired now. I'm tired. Of course, I hear everybody saying, well, Nancy, why don't you just buy MAC Violetta already? You buying everything else, you might as well just fork out the money that you're spending to buy these. You could have just bought MAC Violetta. And you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But people, $15.50 for one purchase, whereas these are $7, 2 lipsticks. Do you see the reasoning? Do you see the reasoning? I do not want to fork out the MAC price for just one item, when that same item's price, I can go to another store and come out with 2 items. Do you see the reasoning? So yeah, this is my dilemma. This is my dilemma. I can see it somewhere down the road. I will break eventually. I will break eventually and just walk into a Sephora and say, oh no, MAC isn't in Sephora, is it? I'll just have to go to the mall and go to the MAC store and just say, look, just give me the MAC Violetta already. Just give it to me. And let me just die in peace, because this is a struggle, people. This is a struggle. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am desperately trying to look for a shade. Now, hold your horses. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet. I have been YouTubing like a mad woman, and I have been Googling like a crazy person. And I found someone's beauty site. I really wish I could remember your name, but I'm so terribly sorry I don't. She did a swatch on her hand of MAC Violetta and Milani's Magenta Madness. You can't tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference. She took a picture, had the swatches on her hand, and then she told us which one is which. And I was like, I don't know. Got me on that one. And then she said Magenta Madness is on the left and Violetta was on the right. I need to get the Magenta Madness. I need to get it, people. You don't understand. So now the race is to get the Magenta Madness. I go on the Milani site. I figure, well, I'll just order it online and be done with it, and then I can just die in peace already. The Milani site is out of stock for Magenta Madness. It's out of stock. That particular shade, the one shade that I want, it's out of stock. Okay, so I go to Cherry Culture. They don't have the shade. They have every other Milani lipstick shade except Magenta Madness. What do I have to do to get this damn shade? What do I have to do? I went to Duane Reade, not to look for these two, but I went to look for the Magenta Madness. I can't even speak straight. The Magenta Madness. Because I am going mad. Duane Reade doesn't sell Milani. I went to the Rite Aid. Rite Aid don't sell Milani. I went to Walgreens. They sell Milani. They don't have the Magenta Madness. I don't know what to do, people. I am like a drug addict that needs my fix. And I need it, and I need it now. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to get this Magenta Madness. I'm not going to fork out $15.50. No. I'm not going to fork out $39.99. No. I'm going to fork out, what, $3.99 for a Milani lipstick. But it's a Milani lipstick that I cannot find. I know some of you I know some of you know what I'm going through. It is a want. It's a feeling that you cannot sleep until you get what you want. I'm at that place right now. So, okay, so I told you about the two lipsticks that I have, and I told you about the one that I'm wearing. Brand spanking new. I love them all. And yes, don't you worry, I will get back to my NYX round lip glosses. Yes, I will. I need to get this fix out of my system first. You understand? I know you understand. I know you do. So that's really it, people. That's really it. I wanted to show you what I'm wearing on my lips. I wanted to show you the two. These are Maybelline Colorsensational Lipsticks, limited edition, called the Jewel Collection. They've got plums. It's a plum fiesta. Plum fiesta, but these are the two shades that I went crazy over. So, just to let you know. So, I'm going to call it a day right now. And, you know, I hope you had a good laugh, because I'm laughing at myself. It's sad, really. It really is sad. But it is what it is. So, I'm going to call it a day. I hope everybody had a good one. I had a good one. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long week. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. And that's it, people. That's it. That's it. I'm going to just relax, max, eat some dinner. Not right now, but maybe a little later. And call it a day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. You know I do. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye now.